Deep within the North American wilderness, a colossal shadow silently emerges. It is the grizzly bear, the undisputed ruler of the wild. A colossal force, the grizzly is defined by its towering muscular hump and raw power. Its coat is a grizzled brown-gray, but its true weapons are the long, sharp front claws, engineered to unearth food. This titan can stretch up to 8 feet long, stand over 3 feet at the shoulder, and crush the scales at a staggering 400 to 600 pounds. When the alpha is challenged, war erupts, a brutal clash of grizzlies for control of the territory. There is no mercy, no surrender. Only the strongest will claim their rightful place. Brutal, breathtaking battles, a rivalry decades in the making. Two grizzlies clash over a vital food source. The tension explodes. The wild bears witness to a brutal conflict. An irresolvable feud erupts. Shedding the pretense of kinship, two grizzly titans wage war. A colossal display of raw power. An eerie silence descended before the storm. Two grizzlies, like living boulders, collide in a battle for territory. Here, one false move is a death sentence. A food source, the flashpoint for conflict. Two aggressive grizzlies close in. The air grows thick with tension. This is the decisive moment. Brutal battles erupt. This is the arena for grizzlies fighting for dominance. Threats lurk in the shadows. For her cubs, the mother bear is a living shield. Instinct sharpens her senses. No stranger is permitted near the young. A grizzly bear strikes a black bear's cub. The mother's fury erupts. Though she drives the aggressor away, the fatal blow has already been dealt. Faced with an attack on her cub by her own kind, the mother grizzly retaliating with ferocious power to ward off the opportunistic aggressors. A menacing presence closes in. A mother's instinct ignites. The threat is instantly recognized. She becomes an unbreachable wall, viciously driving the intruder from her cubs and her territory. Despite towering 5 to 6.5 feet tall and weighing a colossal 1,500 to 2,000 pounds, the wood bison couldn't escape the grizzly bear's unyielding gaze. The predator launched a brazen attack, targeting a bison isolated from its herd. The plan seemed flawless, but it was a fatal miscalculation. On the brink of life and death, the lone grizzly chooses to break the encirclement, retreating from the closing wolf pack to save its own life. A colossal grizzly stands its ground, fiercely defending its hard-earned kill from a pack of cunning wolves. The bear's tenacious defense of its prize prevails. The wolf pack confronts an engine of pure power, the grizzly bear. Despite their numbers, the pack is helpless to defend its kill. They must surrender to a strength that simply cannot be broken. In the raging streams, home to the salmon, grizzly bears lie in wait for their nourishing prize. Rich with a thick layer of fat and dense with nutrients. This is the meal that will fuel a grizzly bear through the merciless winter. While not a grizzly's typical quarry, eagle eggs are a powerhouse of protein, fat, and vitamins, an explosive energy source. This makes them an irresistible target for a relentless grizzly assault.
I rooted for the bear the whole time.
For 5 to 7 months each year, the grizzly bear vanishes into the deep slumber of hibernation. In the brutal cold of northern Alaska, this entombment can last a staggering 200 to 206 days. Males often emerge sooner, but for a mother bear with cubs, the sleep is absolute, a vital vigil to protect the next generation. Grizzly sows are the ultimate single mothers. They give birth in the frozen heart of winter, deep inside the hibernation den. Her cubs are born blind, naked, and utterly defenseless, clinging to her for warmth. All winter long, she provides rich, fatty milk, consuming nothing herself. She sustains her young with her own body's reserves, a mother's ultimate sacrifice. A grizzly's life is dictated by the seasons and the hunt. A solitary sovereign, it is an insatiable omnivore, its menu changing with the land. It prowls the twilight hours of dawn and dusk, vanishing into the cool shadows of the undergrowth to escape the day's brutal heat. The grizzly bear is a titan of the wild, the keystone and apex predator of North America's mountain ecosystems. They are nature's engineers, imposing order on the food chain while cultivating the very soil and forests. Without them, the entire ecosystem risks collapse.
In a land where speed decides survival, one predator stands apart. The cheetah is elegant yet explosive, fragile yet fearsome. This is not just the story of a hunter. It is a portrait of a life lived on the edge. No predator moves like the cheetah. Speed is its only weapon, and it uses it with precision. Cheetahs can reach over 60 miles per hour in seconds. Their bodies are built for acceleration, with long legs, deep chests, and claws that grip the ground like cleats. Unlike other big cats, they hunt alone and chase in daylight. But speed has limits. If the hunt drags on, the cheetah tires quickly. Each chase must end fast, or not at all. Even among cheetahs, conflict is unavoidable. Though known for speed and solitude, they sometimes come together in fragile coalitions. These loose bonds, especially among males, can shift quickly into rivalry. Tensions rise when territory, food, or mates are at stake. Fights are brief because their bodies are not built for endurance. Each clash becomes a test of will rather than power. Even minor injuries can carry heavy consequences in a life shaped by precision. Cheetahs and leopards live in the same areas but follow different rules. One depends on speed in open ground, while the other relies on strength and stealth. They rarely clash, but conflict erupts with little warning when they do near food or overlapping territory. The cheetah, built to avoid danger, often retreats quickly. The more powerful and bold leopard does not hesitate to assert control. In these tense encounters, the contrast between flight and force becomes unmistakable. When the cheetah approaches, the baboons don't run. As highly social primates with complex group dynamics, they respond not with fear, but with coordination. Their posture is bold, their message clear. Baboons are not easy prey. The cheetah slows, instincts shifting from pursuit to caution. It backs away, outmatched not in speed, but in spirit. Power often lies in unity and the will to fight in the wild. Cheetahs avoid conflict with stronger predators like lions. Despite being fast and agile, they are lightly built and unsuited for confrontation. When a lion appears, the cheetah retreats immediately. This behavior reflects a survival strategy shaped by constant pressure from larger carnivores. But caution has limits. A moment of hesitation or poor awareness can turn fatal. In the wild, awareness is as important as speed. This hunt highlights more than just the cheetah's speed. It reflects a predator that relies on instinct, observation, and experience to act at exactly the right moment. Rather than chasing impulsively, the cheetah reads its target carefully and commits only when the odds shift in its favor. The pursuit does not drag on. It is brief, efficient, and shaped by evolutionary precision. Success in this case comes not from brute force, but from knowing how and when to act. The cheetah scans the herd and selects its target with calculated focus. Every decision is shaped by instinct and experience. Once committed, its acceleration is immediate, powered by a light frame and long muscular limbs built for explosive bursts. The gazelle attempts to respond, but the margin for escape is razor thin. In a matter of seconds, the outcome is decided. This is not just a contest of speed, but of timing and precision that leaves no room for error. The cheetah fixes its gaze on a gazelle and commits with explosive speed, accelerating to its peak within seconds. Each stride is deliberate, conserving energy while steadily gaining ground. As the chase unfolds, the gazelle begins to falter, its stamina no match for the precision behind each move. The cheetah closes in and ends it swiftly. Success in this hunt is not purely about speed, but instinct, control, and knowing exactly when to strike. The cheetah waits with focus, scanning the impalas for signs of weakness. Its body is built for sudden bursts and quick turns. Once it commits, the chase is not random, but guided by instinct and efficiency. Every movement is shaped by survival. The choice of target matters just as much as speed. Misjudging the moment can mean wasted energy and missed opportunity. Impalas are fast and agile, but the cheetah has the advantage in control and balance. A single mistake from the prey can shift everything. The cheetah is ready to use that opening. Its body responds without delay, refined through generations of pressure to seize the narrowest window of success. Cheetahs rely on short, intense hunts. If the impala hesitates or slows even briefly, the chase ends fast. This is not about power, but timing and accuracy. The takedown is swift, shaped by a predator that must win quickly or not at all. In this game of seconds, hesitation becomes vulnerability and precision becomes survival. The cheetah selects a wildebeest and launches into pursuit without hesitation. Its speed is immediate, but the control behind each movement shapes the outcome. Power alone means little here. What matters is how the chase is managed, step by step. The distance disappears quickly, and the result is clear. In moments like this, not strength wins, but sharp instinct and perfect execution. In this case, the cheetah focuses on a wildebeest that has drifted from the group's safety. Individuals who lag are often less alert and more vulnerable, making them easier to catch. This choice is not random, but shaped by the cheetah's energy conservation and increased efficiency. Targeting isolated prey reduces the risk of failure and maximizes the return on each chase. Another chase begins. The cheetah surges ahead, each stride drawing heavily on its limited reserves. The window for success is brief, and hesitation is not an option. As the distance stretches, the cheetah moves and secures the takedown. With a body that overheats quickly and muscles built for bursts rather than endurance, the hunt must end swiftly. Any delay, and the predator risks collapse instead of victory. The cheetah stays hidden, observing with unwavering attention. It reads the situation carefully, waiting for a single cue to act. When the opportunity appears, it commits with explosive acceleration. The wildebeest attempts to flee, but the intensity of the pursuit gives little room to recover. The hunt concludes quickly, driven not by brute strength, but by precision and perfect judgment. Cheetahs are the fastest land mammals, reaching 60 to 70 miles per hour in short bursts, covering distances of up to 1,500 feet. Unlike other big cats, cheetahs have non-retractable claws that provide traction and a long, muscular tail that helps balance and steer during high-speed chases. Socially, female cheetahs are solitary, except when raising their cubs, while males may form coalitions, often with their brothers. Cheetahs once roamed much of Africa, the Middle East, and Asia. Today, they are primarily found in savannas and dry forests of sub-Saharan Africa, with fewer than 7,000 individuals left in the wild, alongside a critically endangered population of Asiatic cheetahs in Iran.
Thanks for tracking with us. If this intel was valuable, hit like, share it with your squad, and subscribe to join the mission.